My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the Darkest Republic Estate, the Darkest Dungeon. I've been doing some thinking as to what I want to do this mission. And I don't think I can afford to go to the Darkest Dungeon. I was thinking, oh, I want to free up some space in my party, so I want to push some people through the Darkest Dungeon. But I can't really afford to do that right now, because if I was to try and push if I was trying to push people through the Darkest Dungeon, I'm going to need a healer. It's just necessary, right? And Bynard can't do that. And we go all the way down, and then we've got Esteni as our next. Now, until you get to level 5, at the very least, where you have your next level of your weapon and your armor, and your next level of all of your heals, I don't want you. You're not good enough until that point. So if we're focusing on that, we are going to be focusing on, like, mid-tier missions. This is reasonable. We could do, like, a mid-level wheeled adventurer. You're a wheeled adventurer as well. Nice. You're a wheeled explorer, but I can't take you on a mission. Because if I take Bovan, I can't take Esteni, and I'm taking Esteni specifically to try and level her up. So Esteni can be, like, any of these lines, so we'll keep that open. Ah, shit. Well, okay, if I'm doing a long mission, I may as well take Laston. Which frees me up to take, like, Morde as my third. I feel uneasy about this, but I feel like my general familiarity with the game will allow me to drag these people through. It's mostly that Morde is just not gonna do, anything. What if I gave you Pick to the Face instead? Because I can't give her Poison Darts. It's not going to hit. Not in a mid-level. But if you're not using Poison Darts, then Laston becomes way less powerful by trying to use Festering Vapors. And you synergize with each other. I think actually maybe I give Laston something to try and make your Festering Vapors better. So you always take the Ancestors map. But alongside the Ancestors map, do I usually give you like extra scouting chance? I can't recall what I even do with you. Usually. It must be that I usually just give you some extra scouting or maybe some stress. Oh, no, I give you the Fleet Florian. I'm gonna have to rely on you being fast enough. And instead of giving you the Fleet Florian, I'm going to give you the Hag's Ladle. It's one of the only neutral Blight skill increases. There's also another one over here. If I want lower bleed resist, extra Blight skill chance. This is 5% extra Blight skill chance, 5% lower Blight resist, no disease resist, and I also lose some bleed resist. I don't know if I want that much. I don't know if I want the extra 5% that much. So I'll actually give you the Hag's Ladle. But the problem is you're going to be so slow that we will have already acted with Morde, who is not going to be blighting in the first round. And that's really when you want to be blighting. So what if I took the Ancestors map off of you? Oh god, this already feels bad. But I would be giving you the Fleet Florian. Then let's go back to our party after we quickly check everyone has the right skills. Yes. And check that everyone has the right equipment, because I know that you don't. Okay. So now we go back to our party. You're 9, so more often than not, with the Fleet Florian, Laston is going to act first. You are going to use Festering Vapors, which is going to have a 155% chance to get the Blight. Most things down here are going to have about 60% Blight resist, so 95% of the time you'll hit that Blight. And, hopefully, you'll also manage to hit the debuff. If this also gave you a chance for debuff, I would be much happier with this. I think I'm going to run this, but I'm not going to be super pleased with it. Because this also means that someone who is in a primary aggressive role right now is going to be taking an Ancestors map instead of anything else. We are going to keep the light high, so I think I might actually want to give you the Ancestor's Candle and the Ancestor's Pen. This is also going to... It doesn't clean up. Damn it. Shit. I was thinking this is going to fix your lack of accuracy right now, but it doesn't do that at all. You'd have 9 speed if we kept the light high, which is nice. You need the extra speed more than you need the extra crit. So instead of giving you the Ancestor's Pen, I am going to give you the Sun Ring. So now this is plus 30% damage, plus 2 speed, plus 5 dodge, and plus 10 accuracy. You have to take that, and you have to take Profane Scroll if you're in that role. Which means you don't get to increase your accuracy. Which is not good in the wield, because there are doggies, and there's the... Maiden-ish. What's her name? The Crone, the Withering Crone. And she's got like 40 dodge. It's insane. I think we're putting too much into the idea of getting your Blight to work for me. Instead, I should probably just use you as, like, casually healing everyone. Yeah. No, I think I almost made a severe mistake in trying to push specifically for that team right there. Now, if I am having you healing everyone and not even blighting, it doesn't matter if you're that much faster. So, if it doesn't matter if you're faster, what do we want to do with you? Are you going to get super stressed? No, not at all. Okay, so I don't want to give you, like, the Tentacle Idol or anything like that. Love. No. Just none of this seems right. I can give you the fasting seal, so you don't even have to eat. Which means we'd have to take less food on the journey with us. Yeah, sure. So this is going to give her plus 5 dodge, and she'll never eat food, but if she ever starves... Note, it's been 80 episodes, and I think I've once had a proc of hunger, right? So it's unlikely. But if she ever starves, she'll do 0 damage. So I actually think that's a really good idea, especially because it'll offset the Raider's Talisman that I'm going to be taking here. So this doesn't help your accuracy, which is why then we go down to the Fusion Match. This still doesn't help your accuracy. Oh, actually, you've got Natural Eye. I don't think I need to help your accuracy right now. And your skills are relatively accurate by base as well. Is that relatively accurate? So imagine 105, I add 5 on top for Natural Eye, that's 110, and then if an opponent has dodge 20, I'm still at a 90 to hit them, but if they've got higher you know what, this is reasonable. This is reasonable. It is making me a little sad on the inside, but it is reasonable. Okay, and you need a Sun Ring for your accuracy. Otherwise, you ain't gonna hit shit ever. This actually looks really good to me. Cool, cool. And we will embark upon this mission. We do have a dedicated healer. In fact, we have 2 dedicated healers and a self-heal. Assuming I'm taking your self-heal. Yes, it looks like I am. You've got your second line party. You've got that. Beautiful, everyone's set up correctly. So, we shouldn't need to take that much food. Like, I'm considering actually just taking this. So that's 8, 8, 2 hunger procs in a long mission. No, I can't go with only 2 hunger procs. I've got to give myself the ability to have, like, at least 2 actual hunger procs. Then we don't really need holy water on this mission. You need, like, 4 skeleton keys at maximum. Personally, I think you need a lot of shovels in this area. Just because if you find graves, that is the best thing you can find. I just don't think I'm going to go to 2 full stacks. Anti-venom, 6. Bandages, 6. Like 3 medicinal herbs. And then we'll just go with stacks of torches. And I will go with 888 for that. Beautiful, let's embark. We're going to have to be a little bit more proactive about using our camping supplies. Just a little quicker than we usually do. Because often we end up having to throw them all out a little early. Space or click? In fact, I'm going to press enter. That didn't work. Okay, space.
Corruption has soaked the soil. sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Always make sure to use the antiquarian when you are interacting with objects, otherwise you won't pick up valuable antiques. Well, this is where having a Hellion is a bad idea. I'm gonna try and deal some extra damage to the crone so that I can... Beautiful. That was really necessary. Okay, which of these will lower your damage? Hand of Light. Your debuff resist is actually reasonable, but I think I have extra debuff skill chance. Yeah, you should not be able to resist this. So that was specifically about lowering the damage of the opponent by 30%, just so that if the opponent managed to somehow get some stupid attack off, specifically like a crit tree branch smackdown, it wouldn't have done that much. Now I'm gonna actually break through here. I've done this specifically to move this target forward so that I can fix the ordering, since Esteni only gets the extra buffs when she's in the second row. Well, actually, she gets a lot of extra buffs from any row. The damage and the debuff skill chance specifically. But the best stuff comes from being in the second row. So here's the tree branch smackdown. It's dodged, so it may as well have done negative 100% damage. What is the debuff on these? Oh, right, lower accuracy. I think I still just go for the hits right now.
Strike.
I like all of the stress reduction that's going across the party right now. It's beautiful.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Just slightly re-elder our party. Honestly, that worked out really well for us. And we even got a medicinal herbs to interact with this.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So I think I'll actually just start eating some of this. Yeah, I don't really want to carry 2 food. I didn't even want to carry 6, to be honest. I'm in a really good position because I've got a space for both of the different kinds of antique that I can find. So at this point, it looks like I won't have to worry about scrambling for space for those things at the very least. Although I will still have to scramble for space in order to make sure that I can pick up gold stacks. Beautiful. Let's get some anti-venom in there.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Since we've got another scout and we haven't yet found anything that interacts with shovels, I'll throw those 2 away. This is reasonable for us. Just for that reason. Thank you for getting destroyed so easily. Ooh, this is not as hopeful as I was thinking. Oh, those guys have protection on this level, of course. I was wondering why the fungal battery was going to survive that. Beautiful! We actually did perfect amount of damage to get him. Thank you for the dodge. That dodge brought to you by the extra 5 dodge given from the Ancestor's Candle and the extra 5 dodge given by Evasive. So your dodge is actually stupidly high right now because as the Hellion, you're a dodge tank. You've got dodge base 25 from your 4th level armor. It's relatively good. I think I'll actually try and see if I can get the blight and the debuff here. Okay. And you're definitely going to be trying to hit the debuff. Lower his damage in case he tries to do another smackdown. Ooh, beautiful for us. And now, of course, we're going to stack in the blight because your blight resist is 0. So basically every turn you're going to wish that you were never born. Oh. Yep. I definitely should have done the damage debuff there. I think actually I'm going to try and heal you up at the moment. Perfect. This means Esteni is going to get a free heal. And then you die at the start of your turn.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Damn it. Emeralds are really valuable as well. I'm going to start throwing... I'm actually going to throw away all the bandages right now. I'm going to throw away the medicinal herbs. Yeah. So, medicinal herbs down here only really serve to give you more food, and I don't think I'll ever want that.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
So I think also in the future, from what I've just decided, I can decide it's probably not worthwhile for me to be bringing medicinal herbs.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
It can and it will, and I'll show you how. Oh, that's a big old scout right there. Okay, we go downwards first. I'll probably rest as soon as I get to the very end of this corridor. The whole corridor, that is. Oh god, we got down to 95. That's... sorry, 75.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Boom! Get blazed on. That's actually really interesting. You just healed 10.
So too will resistance.
So critical hit heals 4. Stress, that is. A kill has a chance to heal 3. So if you critically hit and kill something, sometimes you get 7 stress relieved. But you just got 10. Which tells me that you can heal... you can get multiple procs of the kill healing. Which I didn't know before. Because I just never had it occur.
Waiting to be spent.
If we don't Iron Swan this, I'm gonna be real sad about it. Oh, that was the lowest damage I could have done. No, please. Come on! What on earth? Why are you so slow? Oh god, do you have like a speed debuff? No, you don't even have a speed debuff. Why are you so slow right now? You have 9. Why is a 5 acting? I'm sad. Yeah, that would have killed by itself as well. And now I can't even... I screwed myself on that one. I can't even use Iron Swan because I just killed something that didn't leave a corpse. So I moved them in bad positioning. And that's a really shitty shuffle for me. Wow, that is absolute bollocks. Oh god. Well, at the very least, the marked target is at the back of the party, so you can't be hit by the attack that would usually focus you. Tree Branch Smackdown. Oh god. Not gonna be enough. Yeah. Another hit there. 1 damage off, because of course it is. This is not working out well. Buff that torch back up, because we need it alive. Still wasn't enough.
May we find victory.
Oh god, if you got moved, that would have been better. Alright, we're actually going to go through this.
The enemy crumbles.
Even though it'll hit us with that debuff. Just because it needs to happen right now. Now we're going to start debuffing your damage off of you. And actually, you're going to start healing. Tree Branch Smackdown. Crits for 25.
Unbalanced.
At this point, it's basically just pound the damage in with the damage dealers. And anyone that isn't a core damage dealer, heal. Oh god, you roll a 3? You can roll 6s. You know that, right? Yep. Another smackdown. God, this is bad.
The ground
Nice work.
quakes.
Well, that was a shit fight through and through.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
think we throw the torches. Try and use one. We couldn't. Fine. You look into this tent. Map of the area has been found. Fine. Do we want to rest right? You know what? I'm gonna rest right now. This is like the earliest camp I've ever actually done.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Oh god, you were stress eating, which offset your fasting. God damn it. No one here is religious, but protection is still nice. Damn it. No one has any diseases. No. Okay, you will resupply. 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 Trinket scrounge. God, why do you only get shitty trinkets when you trinket scrounge? Like, is there a scientific reason behind that? Yeah, I forgot to pre-shuffle my party just in case we got an ambush. Thankfully it's not that bad.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Oh! Well, that's a little bit of stress right there. And resistant, thankfully.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh god. I appreciate the extra gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll take another stack of it. Perfect. Second line and back line. Okay, let's continue. I feel a little worse for wear, but, you know, maybe we'll be okay.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Dig it up. Really? We can't make space for a stack of citrine. Oh, thank you.
Decimated.
Beautiful. And anyone go fast enough. Damn it. Okay. Effectively. Okay, we will go for the heal, and then you will go for the kill. I'm pretty sure your most accurate is just going to be melee.
Give them no quarter.
God damn. Alright, let's sort our inventory again. This always helps me just visualize what I'm really doing. So we have our antiques and then gems. So what can I throw, if anything? I think I can't throw anything at the moment, although it's more likely that I get gold than more emeralds. So I think I actually throw emerald. Then go for this. I don't like that I had to throw an emerald, but I really still need a lot of these resources right now. Okay. I can deal with this. Do directed damage to the fungal battery. Blight chance is really low on that, so instead I'll just strike. Really? I was expecting just a little more damage than that, I'll be honest.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh god. Do you have something that synergizes with marks? I'm gonna guess yes. Off the back of that explicitly, I'm going to say yes. Oh, perfect damage for the kill. I do no damage at the moment, not only because you have protection, but also because of some debuff on me. Throw in the damage. We've got to try and kill this guy before he goes cytokinesis. Kinesis, rather. At least my damage dealer resisted it. Although I am cautious to call them my damage dealer, considering. Oh! Well, never mind. They're definitely my damage dealer.
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Still have to go through this way, damn.
Nature herself A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Ah, damn it. That's a bandages thing. Oh, actually, I have bandages also. So I guess I'm fine with it. Oh, I know what to do. Okay. We both try and light the back target. I'll just try and kill this. Beautiful. Actually, even if I just attack, it's fine. So we'll just do that. Now you do the die to the blights. And all we have to do is really try and lock this guy down. That bleed is actually really high. You're going to use an anti-venom here. And actually, you are unholy, aren't you? So I can use Hand of Light for a little more damage as well as the debuff. This guy has high protection, which is why we're doing a lot of blighting stuff on him. In fact, this whole party had high protection.
Unforgiving.
Oh, God. Oh, nice dodge. Whew. Very opportune dodge right there. I think I go for the party heal at this time. More blight debuff. In fact, you have 0% chance to resist blight now, so good work on that one. You are dead. Okay, now it's just party heals.
A death by inches.
This is why I didn't want to stop taking Onyx. God, shit. Ah. Or Emerald. We passed up an Onyx before, and we threw away an Emerald. And now we're in a position where if we had each of those, we would basically have another 2,000.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Shit. One down. This is a lot easier when you have at least one stun in your party, by the way. This is something I'm realizing more and more and more as I try and take on later missions with no stuns. Yep, had to happen. Nice dodge, though. Very nice. I actually can't see this guy really getting more damage out at this point. Oh, did I fucking lunge? Oh my god, I thought that was going to be picked to the face. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Oh, you just party heal him. Yep. That had to happen. Deserved.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay, you open this with the skeleton key. At the very least, this is already 8k, right? Rare antiques stack up so well. Just gonna try and heal up Esteni there. Esteni also needs a name, by the way. Esteni hasn't had a name yet. If I didn't record these so far in advance, I would take suggestions for names. But I think that's something I might want to do instead on a subsequent playthrough, probably through New Game Plus. Although I really wanted to do... I really want to stream this game, but I can't stream anything at all. I have so many ideas for things I would want to do if I stream, but I can't freaking do any of them. One day. And we're in. Okay, this is going to give us a lot of opportunity to kill the Tenacious Crone. I'm gonna have to rely on you killing the Tenacious Crone, because we also need to kill the Fungal Battery before it marks anyone. No! No! No, 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 no! Fuck!
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. That's fine as long as we kill the fungal battery before it marks anyone. Because if the fungal battery marks either of the front two targets, both of these enemies will just use Rend the Marked until we're all dead. Oh, that is the lowest damage you could have done. God dang it. You're actually party healing. Just party heal every turn. If I had Barbaric Yorp, I would be so happy right now, but I just did not have the foresight to take it. Shit.
Waits for the slightest lapse in
Another blight.
concentration.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, heal her up. She'll try and heal herself up as well. Oh, damn it. I lowered your blight resist at least. We are going to remove the venom in your veins. Please just always target the Hellion. The Hellion, I think you'll find, has a lot of dodge. More blight. Yay. Just what I was looking for. Still just focusing all the damage on the same person. Could not afford to try and spread it out there. Oh. At the very least, everyone except Destiny is now getting really healthy. Okay, we're just gonna throw everything into you except for the heals. All of the healing characters are just gonna heal. Oh. And again with the healing. God, I hope I don't get called out for stalling here. I'm not doing it intentionally, I promise you. At least you resisted that that blight there. Where is all of our damage gone? Alright, I think I'm actually going to try and take a swipe if I act first. I really don't want to have to deal with the stalling penalty.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
If we had Holy Water, we would interact with that to remove a negative perk from someone, but we don't have Holy Water at the moment. I specifically didn't take any on this mission, because it's very unlikely you need it on this mission. You will do the starving. We'll continue moving.
The light, the promise of safety.
Really? Okay. Oh god, I had the wrong person interact there. Yeah, we should not be missing things. We should not be missing scouts, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, Cultist Gladiator, eh? Well, start the Blight Parade on the Slavering Ghoul. Such good dodge. We will still be focusing on trying to kill the Cultist Gladiator really quickly. Just so he never gets to act again. Whereas we know we won't be able to immediately kill the Slavering Ghoul, so there's no reason to start focusing on him because he hasn't acted that round yet. It just wouldn't be actually helpful. Blight's up to 14 per round. So literally 4 more damage will have him die. Yep, beautiful. You're dead. Now we just heal. Hopefully I get some more heals off before you get to act next round. At this point, I'm actually just gonna... Perfect. Throw that in for the possibility of getting crits. You'll just buff your own damage. Nice, we did get another heal off. Esteni, can you get yours? Nope.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Perhaps a fork stuck in the road. Perhaps time will grab you by the wrist and direct you where to go. Oh. Last shovel. I can't do it, but I will come back for it if I don't need that shovel. I can't do it right now, though. Not in good conscience. We're not going to be able to kill this fungal battery, ever, apparently. Also, I'm not going to try and push through everyone to try and kill it right now. It's not happening. Yeah. Oh my god! We actually had to crit. And even though we had to crit, we also had to roll high on our damage score. Well, that worked out. Stop it! Stop fighting Esteni. Esteni doesn't want your damage. Jesus. Stop hitting Esteni, you fucks. Alright. I guess, shit. Esteni does just need the single target healing as much as I can. God, I was so hopeful. Okay, you just need to be doing party healing because there's now 2 people severely wounded. One down. Very nice damage. A little bit more HP. And this guy can only hit the front line. And the front line is the 2 characters that are in the worst position right now.
Mortality clarified
shit.
in a single strike.
And he got blighted again as well. That's really bad. You're actually just gonna do the barbarian thing. Well, at least I managed to lower your debuff to blight. So now we're gonna try and just blight parade you. God damn, I lowered your debuff to blight again. It still didn't hit the blight. I'm trying to damage you, I promise. You're just difficult to damage. Okay, so the blights should no longer be able to be resisted, by the way. With this blight, you're dead. And Esteni actually acted first. Perfect. So we actually get a little bit more healing off before that
Great
happens.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Start another stack of gold. You interact with this using a bandage. Oh, it's so difficult to turn down a fucking sapphire. I'm not turning it down with throwing away the bandages. The sapphire is 1,000 gold by itself, and it stacks up to 4 sapphires. You kidding me? That is 4,000 gold in a stack. That's a lot more than almost anything in the game. Although it's also way less likely to occur, because sapphires are super rare. Although they become way more likely when you're doing Darklight runs. I'm also going to have to find space for the loot of a secret room. That's not to say that I've already found a secret room, but I'm in a long dungeon with high scouting. I should find a secret room eventually.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh, really? Oh my god! What? That actually worked. Oh, wow. I was like, I'm not going to be able to purge off your negative damage, so you're not going to be able to kill her with the backline. It's going to be shitty. But no, this actually fixes it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Doesn't hit rabies. Nice. Damn it. Just short of the kill. Now you can put that one down. And is anyone faster than the group? Apparently. Apparently someone is.
This expedition at least promises success.
We don't need as many torches as we have right now. Yeah, this is correct ordering. Then you check this out. Contains hidden treasures. Beautiful. I need to get more minor antiques because they just stack so perfectly. Even if there's not going to be that many more curios. I think I just threw away 2 bandages, in fact. That's always the worst feeling.
ambushed by foul invention.
Can I please get some scouting, honestly? This is kind of insane at this point.
A decisive
Shit!
pummeling.
Why did you have to crit? Now I won't be able to Iron Swan the back row. Now I have to hit this guy.
Impressive.
God, these crits is not helping. I'm in a weird position where I want fewer crits. That doesn't happen often. I think one of the reasons I don't need the light so often is because I keep turning the light up using abilities from our lovely Vestal there.
Their cursed champion falls.
Beautiful. Cursed champion has fallen.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Thank you. There we go. That's the secret room. Jeez. Now, no one can interact with those because they give you a horrible negative. By the way, it turns out it was correct for me to keep the shovel. But if you interact with the web on the gnarled tree stump, if you interact with that without bandages, you have a really, really stupidly high chance to give the character that interacts with it a negative quirk called Slow Draw, which is basically like the worst version of Quick Draw. Quick Draw being +4 speed on the first round, so Slow Draw is -4 speed on the first round. It's not... You can't really have it and be in a good position. One damage off. Thankfully, this guy can't aim for shit. Or us, apparently.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
It's still more likely that I get gold at this point than I get more onyx. Okay, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Nice. She does have like a 1 in 4 to crit, so I can't really blame her when she does. I have no battles after this, so instead I just go for damage. Oh, look at this big slime. I like being a big office businessman. Just throw the damage in until it's over. Beautiful. And that one.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Since we don't have any more combat, I'm going to revel to remove a lot of stress from everyone. You're going to resupply. I'm looking for bandages and holy water, actually. Funnily enough, holy water was on the wish list because I am standing in front of an Eldritch Altar. Also take your trinket. Shitty trinket, not taking it. And is any of this... I guess we'll do more stress reduction. That's about it. Damn it!
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Oh my god, it's a shitty shuffle as well. Well, that was reasonable at least. I didn't know you could use breakthrough from that line, actually.
Back to the pit.
As long as they only have one alive, this is actually reasonable. So, not a problem to be fair. Lunge.
Executed with impunity.
As far as I'm concerned, that was actually just a little extra gold.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, who has the most negatives? Cophobe and Stress Eater. Argomania, Cophobe. Those two I do want to remove. Argomania. Either of those I really don't care about. And... Thanatophobia. Huromania. Damn it. I think I removed from Maudit. Everyone has basically a 66% chance to remove something that I want removed. And the reason I do it from Maudit is because Maudit, anyone that does anyone that does Blight is actually particularly powerful in the Cove. So it's just nice to have them there. And we make our way back up here. Do have a key for it, good. Perfect. This is about as well as this one could have gone, even though we have a lot of wasted slots, which I do feel bad about, actually. And we're out of here.
Driving out corruption.
How much gold was that?
Endless battle, but one that must be fought.
This is why the Mana Antiques are awesome, by the way. Okay. That's a fairly reasonable amount of gold, I feel. Laston is now super high level, so this is the last time I ever use you. Nice work, Laston. Intense craving for alcohol. You got Ruins Tacticians. Actually pretty good for you. Hemophilia, though. Hemophilia needs to go.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
And of course, Esteni is just below becoming level 6. Sorry, level 5. Although if I take you on a long mission with someone who is already... who has, rather, already passed through the Darkest Dungeon, they're going to have the Never Again buff on you, and you will probably level up to level 6 immediately. That's really where I want you, because the difference between level 5 and level 6 is not armor, it's not skills. None of that changes. But you do get plus 10% to all of your resistances, because you get plus 10% to a resistance, and a trap disarm chance, and a few other different things. As a result... not disease resistances, though. As a result of every resolve level. So you've got 60% as a result of your resolve level, and let's find someone at level 5... they have 50% as a result of their resolve level. So the extra resolve, the way better they are against things that are going to try and shuffle them, debuff them, bleed them, stress them, blight them, etc. blah blah blah. This is the reason that I'm probably going to want to run a high level party in a long dungeon with Esteni as like the healer in the background, but it's just going to be like all out fucking damage and stun. But of course, that's something that I'm going to have to worry with worry with myself. That's something that I will have to worry about next episode. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.